All right, Sherry.
I do not have one totally finished, but I'm going to walk you through the steps of what I did and I'm going to finish up mine. So, what you're going to need is a 9 by 12 inch stretched canvas. I got this one at Michael's, and it's just a plain white canvas. You're going to need a package of these
Assorted size doilies.
doilies from from Dollar Tree, and there are 4 different sizes in it. You're going to need some paint. You're going to need some ribbon. You're going to need some Mod Podge, what's it called? Sparkle.
Yep.
Mod Podge Sparkle. This is what that Mod Podge Sparkle is like. It comes bottled this way. And I'm not sure if you can really see. There you go. You can see it.
You can totally see it. I love
Yeah.
it. When fairy herpes are ensconced in something that's shiny and encapsulated, and I don't get it all over me, I love sparkles.
I'm giving that a Dougism for sure.
You can rub your
Oh, ensconced fairy herpes?
Yes.
and it doesn't come off. But it's got an iridescent glitter to it. Okay, so you take the round doily, turn it wrong side up, and you're going to fold it in half, matching the scallops.
And if you've ever matched your scallops.
Oh, I do.
Then you're just going to fold it in half again so that you have a quarter of a doily. And you're going to do that with one from each size.
Why am I holding this?
Because it's in the way of these right now.
Oh.
So then what you're going to do is do that, like I said, to each of the 4 different sizes.
And you're just taking one of each, right?
Oh, yeah.
One of each. And then I glue them together right along the scallop and right in these dots. And then right here in the middle, squish it, on the whole half, squish it down. Then you do this on one half of this one and then glue it together like that so that you have a triangle or a quarter of the doily.
A right angle opposite a scallop.
Then,
oh dear Lord!
Geometry.
Yeah.
I just went all the way up to algebra.
I took some green paint and I painted mine green, and then I dry brushed some white on them just to give them some texture. So then what we're going to do is, and I've got one of each size that way, we're going to take, can you get this, please?
That glitter shows up very nicely on camera.
I love it again.
And it doesn't come off.
No.
No, it doesn't. We're going to get the
best type of glitter.
The canvas, and we're going to, it's kind of hard to.
That's fine.
I want to see the bottom.
Yeah.
So then what I'm going to do is just get some hot glue.
Is this the small hot glue?
This is a little glue gun, yeah.
You should have gotten the bigger one.
I should have. I don't know why I didn't grab it, but
I would just get my glue stick out.
It wouldn't stay. What color are your nails, Sherry?
They are a dark purple.
Okay. I couldn't tell.
Very Halloween-y.
I actually did them myself this time. I didn't go to the salon to get them done.
She had she had some sort of military green on her nails last week. She picked up a sandwich in front of me, and I swear the bread looked moldy.
Yeah, he was a fan of that. It was funny. Okay, so there's that one. Get some of that glue off of there. And then I'm going to take the next size and put it right in the middle like this.
Yeah, can you guess where she's going with this?
It's a Christmas tree.
It is.
I saw it. I went, wow, that's pretty clever.
It is clever.
I'm just trying to not burn my hands. That's all.
Do you want some protective things for your fingers?
No, it'll be okay. Thank you.
Oh yeah, because she usually has those little pink,
Yep.
pink fingertip cover things.
Could you use the Mod Podge glitter for doily angels?
You probably could. I don't see why not. You just have to remember that whenever you're using anything like paint or Mod Podge on these doilies, they get very fragile and very wet. So you have to be patient and let them,
Let everything dry accordingly?
dry really well. Otherwise, you're kind of... Because I tore one trying to paint too fast.
Rachel, you're right. Janie says, "Oh, I see where she's going," and Rachel says, "Oh, the white is like snow." Yes, it's like a whitewashed snow on the trees.
And besides, it gives it a little bit of, visual texture without adding anything to it. Because if it was just plain green, it would look kind of boring, actually. Okay.
Tell that to real trees.
Marge is right. Forced perspective of sizes.
Mm-hmm.
But green trees have a lot of,
That's right, Marge.
Texture?
they've got a lot of different colors within the green.
That's true. And then you also have your random trees that have pine cones in them.
Yeah.
Donna's liking this one, Sherry.
Oh, good.
So that's the fourth one.
This is the
and you have-
smallest of 4.
There were 4 sizes of doily, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
all inclusive for the
Okay,
one
so
pack of
that's-
doilies from Dollar Tree.
Yeah. That's what that looks like. Then I'm going to take some beads that I have this strand of beads that I got at Hobby Lobby for something else. And I am going to just use them as the garland for my tree. But I'm going to cut each one because these do not do well with... let me see if I can do
A
this. without making
continuous
a mess.
strand looks cheesy.
Now let me see if I can do this without making a mess and burning my fingers. I'm going to go from this corner here, and I'm going to go up to...
What's so funny?
Oh, I got a text message from one of our peeps here, and I got a confirmation of ordering.
The glass baubles.
Yeah.
From Hallmark.
Okay, I think what we're going to have to do is do a few at a time because the glue dries so fast it sets up. So we'll do that.
Nice.
And
That's a lot of attention.
We have a new
Mario 13. I'm new here. I'm loving this stream. Thank you so much, Mario. Really appreciate you being here.
Welcome aboard, Maria. Welcome to the village.
Welcome to the village.
Yeah. Not village people.
We're
village.
just here every Monday night hanging out, just like this.
okay, so there's one, and then I'll take this one
You're going to go the opposite direction?
from here. to
This is
here.
looking very
Give
Charlie
it a
Brown.
little bit more of. Don't go so straight. Give it a little curve.
I'm going to.
This is
See?
Make it. Don't get such a straight line. Make it curvy.
Like that.
Yes, that's exactly right.
This is very much like a Charlie Brown or a, oh no, even more so the trees that you'd see on Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Oh yes.
Oh, yeah, it does. Now, are you sure that's going to be the... Oh, my gosh.
Now you gotta follow.
Yep, let's hope this works.
Look, Sherry's very good at it. You know she is.
Well, that's what artists do. We can.
Look at that. It did work. I'm impressed.
Never underestimate your sister.
Oh, I underestimate you all the time.
And then this one will go to here.
Yeah.
This is a very quick.
This is very
craft,
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
provided you have all your parts ready to go.
Yeah, you have to remember that there's a little bit of prep time.
Yeah, because you have to do the painting ahead of time.
Yeah.
I was watching her paint the green and the white last night as I was
Back and forth.
It
Yeah,
looks
I was-
like
doing laundry and editing an episode of my show. And
Ken is right. Never doubt Sherry.
it looks like powdered sugar.
I like it.
But you're right. It looks like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
This would make a really fun craft for kids because it's not really out of their capabilities.
No, it's not.
And it would be like,
I'm just
like
trying
in
to
a Sunday
decide
school
where I
class
want
or a grade school.
to that corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it needs to be pointy.
Sherry, Paul Eichenlaub would like to see you put 7,000 lights on like all the trees that we have.
I considered putting some fairy lights, behind the outline of the tree, but I just didn't have time this time around. Let me get.
Yeah, you need to go through the house, Arnie, and count the number of lights throughout the house. Because
I can tell you right now there are over 10,000 lights. If everything is on all at the same
We
time,
did that.
over 10,000 lights are on display.
We did do that. We actually have over 10,000 individual lights.
that's a lot.
Yeah,
And it's like no joke.
It's just a sample. I will have a sample of the Christmas forest on next week's show. We are almost done with, not almost done. We have the Orlando Guy Nostalgia Tree in place, and there are a few ornaments on it, but it's going to take some time to decorate it because there are somewhere in the neighborhood of 700 to 800 ornaments that go on that tree. So it takes a little time.
And we do take our time with this tree. This is one of those, you put a little bit on, then you take a break.
It's like my tree behind me. It's a labor of love because it is such a beautifully done tree that you want to take your time with it and make it right.
It's a big tree,
It's
9 feet tall, and there are 110 C7 lights on it.
Yeah, so it's very specific. So this one is more sculpting. We just don't chuck ornaments on it. So this one we're gonna get it done. It's one of those funds. It's a fun treat just to kind of place ornaments around it.
Cynthia says, Sherry makes it look so simple.
This one really is. I mean, you don't even have to use something like this. You could use lace that's more forgiving.
I'm always complaining about how difficult these things are, that when I'm trying to do them, that I have.
Should I go back in the opposite direction?
No,
I don't think so.
I don't think you need to.
I don't think he needs it.
That'd be overkill.
And then
It looked like shoelaces.
and then
Now
what
where's
I'm
the
doing,
star?
I'm not doing a star.
A bow?
I'm going to do a bow. And let me show you what I'm going to do. I am going to do.
But yeah, she does make these things look really easy. And even when I'm here in front of her, right next to her, I can still find ways to screw things up.
I've got this green that's more like an olive green that kind of goes with that.
70s avocado.
Hold your ribbon like this and make 2 loops, just like this, and then form a U with them. Then what you can do is cross them over like this, tuck this one into the loop, pull it through, and tighten it, and then you can start working with it so it gets to be the size that you want. And what I'm going to do is have this one a little bit bigger.
Christy, thank you.
I just need to make sure it's the way I want
it. Kidcraft, so Ben is allowed to use the Huckin to do this?
No, that's just it.
They would do it with white glue.
Yeah, I would definitely pull out the Elmers.
Okay, so then what I do with bows like this, because I know they will slip and slide, I will turn it over on the backside. I will lift up this tail and put a little bit of hot glue in there.
Oh, it holds it all together.
Holds it together. And then I'll do the same thing in the front, because that way it does not shift on you. So I'm doing that.
50 bows.
And then I'm going to just set it here. I'm not going to glue it in place yet, because I've got some gold that I'm going to do the same thing with. Loop, a loop,
And a U.
a U, cross them over into an X, and bring one of those loops through the hole that you have formed, and just pull them. And see how one is longer than the other? You just have to fool around with it until you get it to what you want. Do you know how long I've had this gold ribbon?
I have no idea.
90s?
This ribbon was used to tie Matt and Megan's wedding favors.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
That was 16 years ago.
16
I
years.
designed those a million years ago.
No, these weren't for the. Were they for the? Yeah, these were for the.
The favors.
No, this was for the invitations. Okay, so then I'm going to layer them like this.
Oh, so closer to 17 years now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Holy mackerel.
I
will
know,
just cut
right?
it.
Yeah, this come next year, April, will be 17 years.
Mike Wheeler. I'm waiting for the day Sherry does a Christmas display on a bottle, like a ship in a bottle.
Don't tease her. She will.
Yeah, she would figure out a way to do it.
Ben, that's a safe one. Matt says use a glue stick.
Yeah, I'd still glue my
So
fingers
then what
together.
I'm going to do is put some glue right here on the middle of that green bow. And I'm going to put this gold one on right on top.
Did you have like a pearl-looking bow instead of gold ribbon? The match
No, I
pearl.
But what I'm going to do is
You're gonna make a
You can do a little string of pearls right there.
I'm going to do like some tails that are going to come underneath it.
Clever.
yeah. It needs the pearls.
So what I will do is put some glue right at the top. Put some pearls down.
Mar, the Lego builds belong to her son, Jeremy.
Yes.
And I won't trim them until after I get the ribbons on and I trim the ribbons.
You know,
So
Ben,
then
speaking of Lego builds,
Yeah.
once the forest is completely decorated, Doug and I are going to have theme days here at the villa. We're going to have like baking day, Lego build day, puzzle night, things like that. Being that
Reflection time. We're gonna have each day. We're gonna have a theme.
we're going to have fun.
Well, because you're going to have Christmas all set up in your house way in advance.
For 3
Absolutely.
months.
Okay, so let me trim these up. I'm going to trim the gold.
Oh, very nice.
It's giving
I'll
your tree a
trim the-
haircut.
I'll trim the green a little bit longer than the gold.
Which I had a haircut yesterday. It was like shearing a sheep.
And then I will do that. And that. And maybe, let's see,
And maybe what?
add this one right to the middle.
Oh.
A little glue on the end there. And just kind of.
Oh, so you get dangly danglies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sherry, I agree with her. So the pop of gold just elevates it.
So I'm going to cut them just one more.
Yeah, they need to be a skosh shorter.
Okay. I think
that's
great.
really cute.
And that is, if you want to present the full camera, I'll have Ben hold it up in the. And it covered the canvas enough that I didn't have to worry about a trunk on the tree.
Sherry, take a picture of that. I'll post that on our Instagram.
Okay,
along with the Let It Snow light canvas that you sent me last week as well.
Oh, yeah, because I was going to say, I thought I sent you a picture of that.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
That looks great. I agree. Jean G says, yes, that looks great. By the way, I'd like to call out Jean on this one. Thank you so much. Jean is our latest patron.
You can still sponsor our trees. They're going to be up for 3 months. So if you like to know about Patreon and sponsoring, please let us know. Inquire within.
Yeah, so at any rate, like I said, the only time-consuming part on this is painting the doilies, or if you wanted to, you could paint the canvas like a dark green, and then just leave
to look like a tree.
Leave the doilies white, but put some glitter on them.
Yeah, it's a 9x12.
This is a 9x12.
Now,
if you have an 8x10, you could do the first 3. You can't fit the biggest of the 4 doilies on it.
Okay. Now, if you paint the canvas a solid color, is that Mod Podge stuff like a clear glittery thing? Okay, so you can paint it any color you want, and then you just paint it on top of that color. So there's a color underneath, and then it's the clear glittery shiny thing. From Mod Podge. Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Love it.
Yeah, because I had not tried the sparkle before. Somebody suggested
I love glitter when it's ensconced or encapsulated in something. It doesn't get out
like
into
those
the air.
ornaments that I made with the paint and the glitter. I mean the
mop and glow.
The mop and glow and the glitter inside the clear plastic ornaments.
Yeah.
Mop and glow. It reminds me we need to clean the kitchen.
We do. The floor in the kitchen.
Yeah. That's what it is. It's just something very simple that can be done and either given as a gift or tucked away in some little corner in your home that you want something Christmassy.